Get your ball of yarn and find the end tail tucked in the centre. Measure 60 centimeters and make a loophole. Thread your needle through. Grabbing the yarns, slip your index finger and thumb in between both strands of yarn and make an L shape with your hand. Bring the needle forward and draw the first loop by going under and over the yarn around your thumb. Draw another loop by going over and under the yarn around your index finger. Pull tight. This is your second stitch. Repeat this until you have 14 stitches on your needle. Row 1, knit stitch. Insert needle through the first stitch. Make sure you don't use the short tail of the yarn. Use the tail that leads to the yarn, wrap it around the tip of the right hand needle anti-clockwise and draw a loop by going under and over. Slide the old stitch off. Repeat this until you have finished your first row. Row 2, purl stitch. Insert the needle through the back of the first stitch and wrap the yarn anti-clockwise. Draw the loop backwards and slide off the old stitch. Repeat this until you have finished the row. Repeat rows 1 and 2 until you have 24 rows in total. Changing yarn. Measure 20 centimeters of the new yarn and make a loophole. Continue working row 1 and 2 until you have knitted 16 more rows. Change the yarn back to original colour and continue knitting row 1 and 2 for another 24 rows. Casting off. Knit the first 2 stitches. Take the point of the left needle and insert it into the first stitch on the right hand needle. Lift the stitch up and over the second stitch until it is off the needle and you are left with 1 stitch. Knit 1 more stitch so that you always have 2 stitches on your right hand needle. Repeat until you have 1 stitch remaining. Cut off 60 centimeters of the yarn and thread through the loophole. Wings. Measure 30 centimeters of the yarn and make a loophole. Cast on 4 stitches. Row 1, knit. Row 2. Increase each stitch by inserting the needle and wrapping as normal. Do not drop off your stitch. Reinsert the needle through the back of the same stitch. Wrap the yarn anti-clockwise and draw a loop by going under and slide off your stitch. Do this for each stitch. Row 3, knit. Row 4, increase each stitch. Cast off. Cut 30 centimeters of the yarn and thread through the loophole and tighten. Make sure you make 2 wings. Assembling. This is the right side. This is the wrong side. Fold the body so that the wrong sides are facing each other and secure with safety pin. Using the long tail yarn you cast it on and off, or the extra yarn you have left, sew the body together leaving half a centimetre seam or to fit the size of your phone. Sew on the wings onto the body. Cut out the eyes and nose using the template and sew onto the body with black thread.